Hello? Hello? Okay. I two. It's nothing. Hi. Okay. Here's hi. Hello. Here's what we're gonna do today. A study our engineering. Honestly, I've been putting it off for a long time. For like 2 days. I was supposed to stream 2 days yesterday. I'm supposed to stream every single day. You know what? I can't because I'm intelligent. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, today's picture is Kobeni sitting down. This is well, spoilers I guess, but at the end of Chainsaw Man, I don't know, like close to the end after, Denji does all that stuff, Kobeni just like sits down in the room and then Denji's like talking about how he he couldn't live like the best life that he wanted, or he couldn't live like a perfect life. And then Kobeni says that like, oh, those kind of things only happen in dreams. And honestly, Kobeni's so right. Like you can't live the perfect life that you want. You have to do what you can to strive for a better life. Kobeni's such an intelligent philosopher. And like honestly, Kobeni analysis, I really love her character. She's like a daughter of like 8 other kids and like one son. Like they have one son and like 7 daughters, and she couldn't go to college, and her parents are making her send all her money like to her family, to her son, to their son, so that he can go to college. And they like try to make her become like a prostitute. I think that's so messed up. And, like honestly, she's like the cute character, obviously the cute character that like experiences a lot of misfortune. But like honestly, when like all that stuff happened, she said she was glad that she couldn't see her family anymore. And honestly, well, it's not. I don't relate, but like, it's just like, I hope Kobeni has a better life. Honestly, a lot of people say that they hope she appears in part two. Like, I hope that she does not appear in part two, because if she does, then her life's gonna get like terrible. But anyway, the artwork on this, I think this is like, these two Kobeni pictures are my best work. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I don't really have any complaints. Like if you look closely, the eye's kind of messed up, and if you look on her left, her like it's like the proportions are just like not correct if you like pay close attention, and I guess even if you don't. Anyway, it's okay. I didn't have like a great reference. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the study setup, and today we're gonna be learning about physics. Physics. So what if I shrink this work timer? I press start timer and open this. Oh shit. Hold on. Gotta be very careful. Almost, almost messed everything up. Messed it up. Face reveal here. Oh. 1 second. Hello, is this thing still on? Okay. I'm going to open the camera. Up. Okay. That looks pretty good. Take this piece of paper, put it here. And my banana. That was supposed to be today's breakfast, a banana. Move this slightly upward until I can see my computer screen. Sorry, I should have done this, you know. Obviously I should have done this in advance. Okay. Is this okay now? Yeah, that looks good. If I use a pencil. Okay, hello. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You guys can probably see that. Okay, should be fine. Now I'm going to press control down. Going to, god damn it, stop. The textbook. Is it because I closed it? Yeah, okay, there it is. Here's my textbook. Is this okay? Okay. Except the Pomodoro timer is turned off. Okay, what if I do this, and what if I open it like this? Of course it's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. It's very specific setup I have to have for all this to work. Hard work. It's annoying. I gotta turn off the Pomodoro timer. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, yeah, who cares? I gotta open this up. Open this up. Open this up. Where's my... Open this up. Open this up. Okay. And now the Pomodoro timer is just, you know. Okay. God damn it. Stop. Okay. Okay. Now it's all good. Okay. It's all good now. It's not all good. Never mind. Okay. Now it's all good. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to be looking at oscillatory motion. So we're just gonna run through the whole chapter and hopefully, you know, I can understand what the hell's going on. Teacher said I shouldn't read the textbook, I should just practice doing problems, but it's okay. You know, today I have quite a bit of time, so we're going to read a little bit. Periodic motion is an object that regularly returns to a given position. You know what? I'm not even gonna read all this. This is like the introduction. I'm gonna read a little bit, okay? Like, it's oscillatory motion is basically stuff that swings. So stuff like swings around, blah blah blah. Simple harmonic motion is when you have something, you have like a spring, right? And you pull it and it goes boing boing, and it makes it follows a pattern. So that's what we're going to pay attention to. Okay. Now here's where the freaking important part starts. Okay, I really have to get this chapter down. It's really important for me to understand this, and then after, or maybe even tomorrow, I have to study calculus again, because you know what happened to me. If I have to study calculus again, I think you know what happened. Called the equilibrium position at the system, which we identify as x equals 0. So basically, I don't know, should I even draw stuff? Should I even start drawing? Is it possible to like pin this? Can I pin this to my... No, I can't do that. Can I like pin... Okay, it doesn't matter. Fuck you. Okay, now if I press control down... Oh my god. What if I did this? I brought this up. Brought this down. Okay. Okay. So what they mean by equilibrium position is, let's say you have a spring, right? This is a spring and this is a box. This is my mass, right? Let's say that this is the equilibrium position where x equals 0. It's not focusing. It's not focusing enough. Hello? Refocus. Oh, it's because my freaking pen. How about this? Does pen work? Pen doesn't work. I forgot. Should I just throw it in the garbage? Anyone know how to make a pen work again? Okay, this is garbage. Goodbye. Goodbye, pen. So let's say I pull it like this far, which is like 5 centimeters or something like that. This is, if this is 0, this goes like plus 5 centimeters. That's what they mean by equilibrium position, I think. Okay, anyway. Put this down. It's up. Open this up. That's called Hooke's law. Fs equals negative Ks. Okay, X. Remember this. We call Fs a restoring force. It's always directed towards the equilibrium and therefore opposite the displacement. Okay. The position is positive and restoring force is directed to the left. It shows the block at x equals 0. Applying Newton's second law to the motion of the block, we obtain negative kx equals max. Okay, so basically what they're trying to say is, since kx equals max, you know that Newton's second law is that force is equivalent to mass times acceleration, right? So mass times acceleration, if mass times acceleration is equal to, the negative k stands for Hooke's constant, x stands for how much you pull it. Remember I said like you pull it like 5 centimeters. So that must means that force is equal to negative kx and force is equal to negative max, and this is also equal to that. So that means that they are all equal. And then this here, ax equals negative kmx, that just means that this a, they isolated the a by dividing the m. Is this thing even like, can you even see this? Can anybody see this? Hold on. Yeah, that actually looks really good, so okay, good. I'll keep it like that. Pomodoro timer, Pomodoro timer. Pomodoro timer. Is it, where is it? Where did it go? Holy crap. Where? Oh, it's because it's under the thing. Okay, there it is. Or it should be like up at the top. Okay, there. Okay, sorry about that again. Systems that behave this way exhibit simple harmonic motion. An object that moves with simple harmonic motion, whenever its acceleration is proportional, displaced to a position x equals a, and is released from rest, and its initial acceleration is ka divided by m. So up here, they just did this again, negative k over mx. Or, yeah, k, you know, this is this, but I don't know why they replaced it with a. I don't know, I guess they like the letter a. Speed is a maximum. Block completes a full cycle of motion, returning to its original position, passing through x equals 0 with maximum speed. Alright, now they're talking about here is figure 1. So that's exactly the picture I just showed it. He pulled it back, or he pushed it back. No, this is the equilibrium point. He pulled it, and then it went boing, and it went here, and it goes back. Alright. Also, this textbook is Sir Wade Jowett, like, edition 9, edition 7. So I think it's a little bit like older. It's an older textbook, but whatever. You know, they figured out physics like at the start already, so it's not like having a newer edition probably did anything. The block oscillates between the turning point x equals plus minus a. Alright, whatever. Quick quiz number 1. A block on the end of a spring is pulled to position ax and is released from rest. In one full cycle of its motion, through what distance does it travel? A over 2, A, 2A, or 4A? So, well, if you just, let's go look at the thing. So it was KA over M, right? What total distance did it travel? Actually, how would I know this? Or how am I supposed to know this? So its acceleration. Here, hold on. A equals, I gotta do like some writing before, like k over mx. So what distance does it travel? Where x equals a. Or what, where x is just the distance, right? Let's say that the Hooke's constant is 1. Mass is 1. So acceleration equals x. But that's not really true, is it? Or acceleration equals like a. So that just means it should be b. But like the reality is I don't even know. And I don't think they tell you the answer for a little bit. Like, you know, the teacher also said you gotta get used to like being confused, which is like I think is stupid. Because like if you're confused, then how the hell are you gonna know stuff? So, am I stupid? Yeah, I am. The motion described in the preceding section occurs so often we identify the particle in simple harmonic motion to represent such situations. To develop a mathematical representation for this model, first recognize that the block, is this even legal? Am I allowed to like, you know, I got this textbook legally. I found it on the floor. So, but is it okay to put it on the internet? Well, whatever. To develop a mathematical representation for this model, first recognize that the block is a particle under a net force. So A equals, so this is just saying that the acceleration is a derivation of velocity, which is like whatever. The symbol omega squared. This W thing is omega. Looks like boobs, haha, boobs. Haha, guys, get it? Omega squared equals k over m. So maybe I should take time to write all the formulas down. A equals k over mx. Omega squared equals k over m. You know, force equals ma equals negative kx. These are all really important, probably. And then if you derive it, you get omega, negative omega squared x. Okay, I don't know what's going on, obviously. And then they're just saying that this formula is important. X according to time. So they're saying that the distance that it moves over the distance it moves at a certain time of the harmonic thing is a, which is the amplitude multiplied by cosine, and then omega t, which is time, plus phi, which is the phase shift. And then here you can derive the omega formula as, you can get omega equals k over m rooted. But amplitude, I don't know how to calculate it. We'll see. Where a, w, and phi are constants to show explicitly that this solution satisfies equation 15.5. Notice that WA A d over dt blah blah blah. Okay, not blah blah blah. Why don't I just think for a second? Oh, maybe I should put music on. No, it's okay. So, well, I say I don't want to get copyright claimed, but like, what the hell's gonna happen to me? Are they gonna delete my channel? Includes a trigonometric function, a mathematical function that can be used whether it refers to a triangle or not. It happens to have the correct behavior. Alright, hold on. It's hard to see with my camera set up in the way. Give physical significance to these constants, it's convenient to form a graphical representation of the motion by plotting x as a function of t. First a, called amplitude, is simply the maximum position of the particle in either the positive or negative direction, which is like, isn't that x? The constant w is called the angular frequency, and it has units of rad per second. It's a measure of how rapidly oscillations are occurring, the angular frequency is omega equals k over m, which is Hooke's constant over mass. The constant angle is called the phase constant, and along with the amplitude, whatever, it's determined uniquely by the position and blah blah blah. You know, why don't you guys read it? I'm sick of reading. I'll read it on my own. Oh, the phase of motion. Okay, I lied. Notice how the function xt is periodic and the value of the same is the same each time, increased by 2 pi radians, which is like a circle. So I don't really know what they mean. Also, I'm already tired. It hasn't even been 25 minutes and I want to go to bed. I don't know, I guess I've been having a lot of trouble focusing. If I put this down a little bit. Is that better? Okay, now it's to like. Okay, this is as good as it's. This is as good as it's gonna get. Just messing around a little too much. You analyze a system, the motion of that is a simple harmonic oscillator. If you analyze a situation, quick quiz. So what they're saying here is that, you know, if you push the spring, it's gonna go, it starts from here, right? And then it's gonna go down. It's gonna go like all the way down, and it's gonna go up and down and up and down, because that's how spring works. Like if you attach a pencil to the spring, that's how it's gonna move. Omega blah blah blah. You analyze a system, find out that is described by a differential equation of the form of 15.5, a simple harmonic oscillator. Consider a graphical representation. What is the object at point A on the graph? What can you say about position or velocity and velocity? The position and velocity are both positive. They are both negative. The position is positive, its velocity is 0. Position is negative, its velocity is 0. Position is positive and the velocity is negative. Oh, I don't know. 15.3. Where? Here? So let's say its position is positive. Why its velocity becomes negative and then positive. But it's like velocity is like it accelerates, then it decelerates, then it accelerates and decelerates. I feel like the velocity would be 0. So that means that the position is positive and the velocity is 0. Like the net velocity. So I think it's C. You know, why don't I record my like answers? So 15.1, I thought it was B. 15.2 quick quiz, I thought it was C. I think they have the answers like at the end of the chapter, perhaps. Quick quiz 5.3 or 15.3. Figure 15.14, 15.4. It's undergoing simple harmonic motion. The correct description of object B is that it has a larger frequency and amplitude. So frequency is like how much it like goes up and down, or how many times it repeats in a cycle. This one does have a higher frequency, and I think the amplitude is higher too, because the amplitude is the maximum height. So I think it's A. So let's say that. 15.3 is A, because you know frequency, it's like when you're, I don't know, you know when you play like a video game and you have to try to get the frequency correct? I think this happens a lot in video games. It's like, you know, you have to make sure the waves match the thing. When there are a lot of them, the frequency is higher. That's like how our radio works. Let us investigate further the mathematical description of simple harmonic motion. Period T is the time interval required for the particles to go through one cycle of its motion. Oh, it looks like my frames are dropping. Anyway, that's how it is. Okay, not dropping. Okay. What's the phase? Why I get so tired when I do work. It's like, must be because like because I'm just a lazy piece of crap. Must be because I don't know. I just hate work so much I get tired. That's not even how it works. Okay, let's read this. That is the value of x and v for the particles at t. Because of this W time plus t, which is frequency, plus phi, which is phase shift, minus wt plus phi equals 2 pi. I don't know what this means. Simplifying the expression gives wt, so now we can do, now we have, t. Okay, hold on. I need like a good place to do my fucking formulas. Kmx 2. This pen's starting to die too. That's a shame because I really like this pen. Because it's like it's like a pencil, but it's a pen. So it's you know, obviously it's more clear to see. And number 2, you can even use the bottom is like erasable too. 4 omega equals k over m root, and then 5 frequency equals 2 pi over w. These are important because we're gonna have to know them, like if we want to solve the problems. W must be expressed in rads and not, for example, in revolutions per second. If t is expressed in seconds, furthermore, other types of functions such as logarithms and exponential functions require arguments that are pure numbers. The inverse, oh shit, this isn't frequency. Is this at this frequency? Then what's t? My bad. Period. T is period. I'm sorry. I messed it up. Now we have frequency, which is hertz. So I guess here I might have been wrong. Oops. 2 kinds of frequency. Frequency measured in hertz and the angular frequency measured in radians. Equations 15.11 and 15.12 show the relationship between the 2 frequencies. Okay, so F equals 1 over T equals W over 2 pi, which is a formula that we just did. Now we can just like pull that up. 6 F equals 1 over T equals omega over 2 pi. Formula 7 equals 2 pi F 2 pi over T. Okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous. There are a lot of formulas. You're just supposed to know how to like convert between the other ones. So you're supposed to like basically memorize it or like learn it by heart, basically, hypothetically. What if 9 F equals 1 T plus 1 over 2 pi, but you know, I'm gonna write them down because the better it is, right? That is the period and frequency depend on the mass of the particle. Frequency is largest for spring. Oh, you know those door stoppers and you like you like take them and you go like, you pull it back and it like starts bouncing around. That's like a harmonic oscillator. I was trying to think of a real life example. Okay. And now you find the important stuff, which is a velocity. So now there are like three important formulas. Xt equals a cos wt plus phi b, and that's just like, this is like them taking the derivative, so you have to know like some calculus to like be okay. Sine, my brake's almost over, my brake's almost coming, and my nose is like kind of running. Oh, that was a rhyme. That was a rhyme. My brake is running and my nose is running. What did I just say? I forgot already. My brake is coming and my nose is running. So I'm gonna run to the bathroom and do some, I don't know. Fuck, I messed it up. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I have 30 seconds on the break, whatever. I'm leaving. Be right back. And then break. Then you guys can rest too.